welcome back to another video. Today we'll be talking about two new species that are going to be added into creatures of Sonaria. These two creatures are obviously gimmick creatures, so they make no realistic, biological or logical sense. So I won't be talking about them like that. I will, however, be giving my own strong opinions and strong dislike against them, and I will be sharing my own opinions on their originality. So if you don't like it, you can always click off. With that being said, I'm joined by Alex Art.
Hello.
Right, so the first creature we have is the Shararook, the boogeyman. So Alex, tell me your opinions on this creature.
So, for the first one, the Shararook, overall, I like the color palette. It's pretty consistent. The only thing I would dislike are the touches of very vivid blue, purplish color, because there's so little of it and it's a little scattered. It doesn't really pair well with the rest of the body. The masks also look sort of out of place, especially on the shoulders. They stand out too much and they absolutely do not resemble the two masks on the face. And concerning the two masks on the face, they do look very cool. I like how the female one doesn't follow the stereotypical female attributes of being round and smooth and all of this. It's very cool. I very like it. But I think I like the original plain face of the creature more. The round face with thick teeth. It looks absolutely adorable. Very pretty, very cool. I would definitely keep it more than I would keep the masks. And of course, sadly, we are again cursed with the minuscule, petite, fragile hind legs once more.
So yeah, like she said, it has messed up proportions. And I don't like the tiny little humanoid mask sprinkled around its body. It just feels like a lazy way to patch up little empty spots. I do like the male and female mask. It has unique qualities. However, a user in my Discord server did point out that they do look eerily similar to a creature in a trailer called Playground. And seeing the pictures side by side, it does look very close to each other. The male mask obviously almost identical besides the big blue bushy eyebrows. The female mask not as much, but it does have the format of it, and I can see why it might look very similar. However, I will give Creature Sonaria a benefit of the doubt and then say that this might just be a coincidence because, originality doesn't exist. And I also do like the sharp teeth behind the mask. It's unfortunate it's being covered, but still it's pretty nice. Before we go on to another creature, I want to quickly talk about its description. So in this description, the creature's the Shararook is supposed to be the boogeyman for creatures of Sonaria, and that it's used to discipline the little ones and all that. I don't really understand why it has to be this mythological boogeyman creature and why it can't just be a normal functioning creature that lives in an ecosystem. It just feels so hardcore lately with creatures, Sonaria and the creatures, because they're all like these cosmic entities or these like demonic beings, and never just your run-of-the-mill normal creature. So yeah, it is very disappointing to get another one of these creatures. They are also larger relatives of the Cryptrip. I can see the similarities. I do like that little factor. Moving on, we have the Jhiggo Jangl, if I pronounce that right. This is a jester creature for a royalty creature prompt. So it's a part of the royalty species. This Jhiggo Jangl jester creature, right? This guy must be inspired of Fizzaroli from Halibut. It must be, because look at the long arms, right? And the jester theme and just basically the overall structure of it. It must be inspired of, if not even copied off Fizzaroli. And with the rise of Pomni and all that, obviously people would want to grab a little bit of that fame and internet attention by adding a jester creature. So I guess I know why they would add this. But again, it's really not original. I really do not like how similar it is to Fizzaroli. What about you?
So yeah, as you said, it do have all of the features of a jester thing, and it does resemble a shitload of Fizzaroli. with the long arms, like Fizzaroli with his extendable limbs, and all of the Jester theme, as well as Pomni, but that's also because of the Jester theme mostly, I'd say. But yeah, the one thing that struck me for the resemblance with Fizzaroli is the tail with the heart arrow shape thing, exactly like the Hell of the Boss characters. But yeah, if we ignore this very suspicious thing and we only look at the character itself, it is pretty cool, I would say. I really like the color palette. As like the artistical side, I really like the color palette. Unlike the one previously, the golden color fits very well, although it's very different from all of the reddish colors and the white. They fit very well together. Yeah, the design itself is also split. It's not that bad, but it's not that great either. One thing I really hope though is that they decide to use the heads and the hands head things to attack instead of having the creature bite. But yeah, overall, I don't dislike it.
She don't dislike it, I do dislike it. And reading its description, the description sounds like Versa. It does show that these creatures have another level of intelligence because they use the puppets, like the heads in their hands are supposedly puppets to entertain people. So it shows another level of intelligence for them. It's just weird that like, if you're very intelligent that you can make little puppets and stuff it in your hands to entertain people, you do kind of realize that you're just making your life 10 times worse by having them like stuck into your hand and you can't, do literally everything else. So like, what's the point in your hand setup, Like, yeah, I just nitpick all of these, but at the end of the day, artistically wise, yeah, nice, whatever. But design wise and biological and like just creature sense, species sense wise, it's so stupid. It's so stupid. But I am grateful that they are making a character that resembles the dev team. So kudos on that part. Yeah. So with that being said, we're gonna end the video now. If you haven't already, like and subscribe. But yeah. If you're angry with us and our opinions, well, mostly my opinion, too bad, I guess. You could have just clicked off. But yeah, if you stick along, thank you so much. I really hate the two creatures. They're really weird. But I am very grateful because of these creatures. I get to make more bashing content. So stay tuned. Say bye.
Bye bye.